All right, weather-wise for today, well, it's a lot sunnier than it was the last couple of days. This is what Grand Lake looks like on this Saturday morning. Absolutely gorgeous up there. Now, black ice, that's my main concern for the next little while. Snow for southern Colorado, then we warm up for next week. So what exactly is black ice? Again, I've been mentioning this all morning long just because we've been dealing with so many issues around black ice this morning. It's that thin layer of ice. We had that melting yesterday, that initial little bit of melting. We only melted a little bit. We got up into the mid-40s yesterday. So again, we weren't able to melt off a ton of that snowfall. So that meant we had that thin layer of ice that makes it transparent, and it looks like it's black on the roads, but it's, of course, still that little layer of ice on top. So please be careful out and about this morning. I-70 on south, seeing some of that snowfall. Really about Highway 50 on south, where we're seeing the majority of that snowfall. Salida on north through the Collegiate Peaks, and even on north there into South Park. That drive through 285 through Jefferson and Fairplay this morning is a bit on the slick side. Snow for our southern mountains primarily for today. San Juan, Cinco de Cristo is getting in on the action. By the way, snowpack statewide in way better shape thanks to that storm that we had last week, and we're going to continue to add to that snowpack across our southern mountains. Great news on that end, but for us here in Denver, we mostly get left out maybe a rain or graupel shower tonight. More on that in just a second. Winter weather advisory and winter storm warnings for our southern and western mountains. Could get an extra couple inches of snow. Hey, great fresh powder for our southern mountains. Wolf Creek, by the way, 26 inches of snow over the last 48 hours. Good to see that there for some of our southern mountains. Temperatures 20s, 30s for the most part in the eastern plains, and teens and 20s into the high country. And today we'll get up into the upper 40s. That's about 10 degrees below our seasonal average. A few degrees warmer than yesterday. We got up to 45 yesterday, 47 today. Again, watch out for that black ice this morning. I just want to re-emphasize that. I know I'm saying that a million times. Reason why is we're getting anecdotal and real reports of crashes and a lot of those slick roadways. 40s, 50s, eastern plains for today, 30s, 40s into the high country for tonight. We drop back into the mid-20s. So again, watch out for more black ice for tonight. And there's that chance for a rain or graupel shower. Graupel, those kind of slushy little ice pellets, could see some of that for tonight across the Denver area. Not a big deal. Do not plan around it. It's just, if you see it, you'll say, hey, I remember Chris Bianchi saying that this morning. So for tomorrow, upper 40s for us here in town. Mostly cloudy, very similar to today. Upper 40s, 50s for tomorrow, and 30s and 40s into the high country. And then we get a reward. But by the way, giant puddle warning for next week. We melt off all that snow like this, and you're going to be talking about big puddles everywhere. But otherwise, that's the bad news side. The real good news is it's pretty nice, and spring officially begins Tuesday at 9:06 p.m.